Hey guys, welcome back to our keyboard-related video. Today, we're going to revisit and rebuild my first keyboard who got international attention from the r/mechanical keyboard community and even random Prangfi himself, the TM680. This one in particular is the Gamakay LK67. It's basically the same model, rebranded, and now with try mode built in. First off, I wanna give a huge thanks to Banggood for lending me this unit, but as usual, all my opinions on the board are my own, and Banggood is seeing this video at the same time as you do. With that out of the way, let's get into building this thing. Along with the Gamakay LK67, Banggood also sent over the Ako ASA bow keycaps as well as some Pecker Panda switches, which are the cheaper versions of the Holy Pandas. As per usual, we'll hear the keyboard stock as well as modded in the end of the video. The board itself comes neatly on a green box along with the manual, stock cable which I advise you don't use, more on that later, as well as the dongle to connect it by 2.4 GHz. I got the LK67 in transparent green and it looks pretty nice. On top, there's a switch that indicates your current mode, whether it be wired, Bluetooth, or 2.4 GHz. And on the front is the exploded 65% layout with the knob that we have seen throughout 2021. The Gamakay LK67 has a fairly hefty battery that in my testing hasn't died on me for a week of use. The RGB is plenty bright on the keys as well as its underglow. The keyboard all in all has a curvy and unique design, unlike other boards in its price range that offers a boxy and simple design. As I've said earlier, mine came in this transparent green case with a white aluminum plate, and plate foam included. There are also other color options to choose from, ranging from the solid white I had before, the black, pink, as well as the bluish one featured by Pusakal MKB. The knob can control the volume and with a click, play and pause music. Unlike the ACR series or other competitive products in this price range, this one is a tray mount board, which means that it will have a stiff typing experience. Assembling a keyboard stock was easy. Just plug the switches on the 5-pin north-facing PCB and you're good to go. The stock plate mount stubs aren't lubed, but they're okay sounding, albeit with a little bit of rattle. I'll be pairing this with the Ako keycaps so that you can hear a stock sound test of this keyboard. Even stock, the keyboard was able to give a nice sound profile. The Pecker Panda certainly helped the sound department, giving the board a clacky sound overall, comparable to the JWK Lagoons. I wish it was a 5-pin switch though. The clackiness of the board was amped up by the height and thickness of the ASA profile keycaps. This combo alone can produce a nice sounding board even stock. Just for comparison, here it is compared to my TOM680, which has been heavily modded with lube Gateron blocks and an acrylic plate with the same keycaps. While sounding great stock, I still think we could improve the sound by adding a few more mods to the keyboard. I'll be adding a sheet of PE foam, 2 layers of tape, as well as EVA foam on the board. I'll re-lube the stock stubs and lube the Pecker Pandas as well. While doing that, I'll discuss my main gripes on this keyboard. Going back to the cable, this keyboard, along with its popularity in being a nice budget keyboard from 2021, is also plagued with numerous issues such as the switch for the tri-mode falling out of place and breaking when modding it. This is something Predecessors and many others have encountered. Along with this is the PCB suddenly dying, as stated by many owners of the TOM680 and the keyboard community here in the Philippines. My first TOM680 though, from way back didn't encounter these issues luckily. Many also stated that it could have been the stock cable. I didn't use the stock cable back then and I was relieved I didn't. though I don't know if the current PCB in here has addressed that issue. So far, after 3 weeks of use, the keyboard seems to be working fine. One issue I did encounter though is its hot swap socket completely detaching from the PCB along with its pad. This hot swap socket was placed on the page down key. Another issue I had was the escape key not functioning. We were able to fix the escape key just by making a jumper on the PCB. Not so with the other hot swap socket though. I'm still reaching out to Banggood if there's any possible fix for this, but rest assured I'll update you in the comments for a possible solution to this problem. Now that's out of the way, let's hear the keyboard modded. Comparing it to the market, you have the similarly priced Pekar LK67, as well as the ACR series from Ako. Both notable boards to compare to this. Personally, I don't use tri-mode on my build since my boards are glued to my desk. Though, the ACR's gasket mount is a flop since it's stiff. I have yet to review the IFK75 though. Overall, even though it's a tray mount board, I was pleased with the sound. It's not on the level of the Mode 007 from Ako, but it's good enough to hear a decent talk or clack from a switch. Even comparing it to my previous similar build, I was surprised by the variety of sounds you could make to this keyboard, whether it be Thoccy or Clacky. The Pekar Panda's lube sounds great paired with the Ako ASA. If only Gamakay or Holy Tom could fix the PCB issues on this board, or at the very least improve their QC or quality control before shipping the board, then I would certainly recommend this keyboard to those who want a 65% board with a knob that happens to have a battery and tri-mode built in. Though judging by the competition, I think this keyboard is falling behind now. Well, that's been it. I'm John J. Villanueva, and I'll see you on the next video.